So obviously, coaches, really emphasizing the run game with the running backs this spring. What has that shift look like in practices y'all are installing this offense?
It's a big shift. Going from maybe 5 to 10 carries a game or every 2 games to, 30 reps of straight running the practice, and really getting back in my groove. And everybody in the room, we came here to run the ball, so it's kind of nice to be fed.
What is that workload like? Is it you get a little more tired during practice?
A little bit more, just getting back in the groove. But it's week 3 of spring, so we're all getting into a little bit of better playing shape, and we're getting the groove. Me and all the other backs, we're loving it. We're learning to love it. It's a love-hate relationship with it, the workload. But we know we suffer now, we'll shine in the fall. So that's all we're trying to keep in mind.
And Mike, Craig McDade from the Daily Progress, I guess kind of along those lines, is the running style similar? Are you running differently? How would you kind of sum that up?
Honestly, I only know one way to run the ball. So I'm just being myself. I just get to be a lot more of myself, if that makes any sense. I get to show what I can do with the ball in my hands a lot more. And also, I'm able to be, a full or well-rounded running back, in the pass protection game, pass blocking, catching the ball, and also running the ball a lot more. So a little bit, a mixture of how we got out the backfield in the past, game. So it's a well balanced, and I'm really enjoying it.
With so many reps that you guys are getting, can you feel yourself improving like from one day to the next? I figure with that many reps, you gotta be.
Oh, for sure. I mean, if you take things seriously and you practice deliberately, because we have so many reps. If you mess up the first 5, the next 5, they just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. So it's really up to you how good you are and how prepared you are, and just stacking days. My coach always tells us to stack days on top of each other. Spring is a building process, a learning process, especially with the new staff, new everything. We're all adapting, and I'm really enjoying this spring. And day to day, you can feel. Offense wins some days, defense wins some days. We have complementary football some days where we go back and forth. So it's fun, but I definitely see us stacking days and coming together.
Hi, Mike. This is Jackie from 24/7. Tony Elliott said he kind of challenged you a bit this spring. What are some things that you feel like you've improved under this new staff just in this little couple weeks in spring? And what was that challenge that he kind of gave you?
He challenged me to just practice like I was at the bottom of the depth chart every day, and having that the same hunger in practice and every rep. Like you were saying, those first few weeks we were all kind of adjusting and learning how to finish every rep. On one of those 30, 40 reps, the 40th time you're getting the ball at practice, he wants you to finish exactly how you did the first time. And just trying to be consistent, first, second, third down, 14 play drives, being that same back on that 14th play that I was on that first and second play. So just challenging myself to stay up, pick others up around me, and just finish. And I feel myself, I think 11 practices in now, really it's starting to become muscle memory to finish at the ball, and ball security and finishing my run. So I really feel like him pushing me is helping me, but and it's also teaching me to be very coachable, and taking things that the coaches say to me, and just saying yes sir, and getting better. And when you do that day after day throughout the spring, and just listen and be a sponge, it's a lot easier to be just stack days.
And how is it being coached by Coach Gaither? What was something that kind of changed with him, or just what do you like about his coaching style?
One big change with my between my last running back coach and Coach Gaither is Coach Gaither. He's a real mellow guy. He never too high, never too low. I'm pretty sure other people have said that about him, but unless you mess up, then he can get he'll get pretty loud. But then right after that, he's back normal. He has kind of a low voice. He's a very I'm at a loss of words right now, but he's a deliberate coach. He wants things done, one way, and if it's not, then do it right. But he will coach you and give you tips, or say it a different way, or double check, come back, and make sure you understand. And I really appreciate that. Never afraid to ask questions. He encourages questions. If you're not asking questions, then he looks at you like you should be asking questions, and that's something I enjoy, because it makes you very comfortable as a player when you can come into a room and never be afraid to ask any question, no matter how short or how stupid you may think it is. There's no stupid questions in the running back room, and we really enjoy that.
This is Chris Wright with the Saber.com. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
That's good.
It's been kind of an odd kind of few years for you, because you sat out the year and changing coaches and all that kind of stuff. How has it been adjusting to that on the fly, and kind of how does having a more normal spring maybe help you get more comfortable overall and maybe perform better and just do better? You know what I mean?
Just staying grounded, keeping the ones that I was here, my teammates, friends close to me, people on the staff who know me for who I am and knew me as a first year and knew me, stayed in touch as throughout my my year out. And coming back, I just trust that God doesn't make mistakes, trusting in this new staff, and just allowing myself to buy in, and just not trying to adapt alone, just trying to adapt with my team, pull others with me, and when I'm struggling, and allowing others to pull me up. And I think the adaptation part, it's kind of team wide, and for me personally, it's just so exciting to be back, and so exciting. I feel like all the reps I missed in the past are coming to us this spring. So I'm just, like I said, I want to be a sponge. I want to soak everything up, and just enjoy it.
And Mike, Preston from CBS 19 again. Coach said Ronnie Walker went down with an injury earlier in practice. How has that kind of changed the flow for y'all, especially down and back in a room that's already pretty thin?
Well, obviously it shortened numbers and added reps to everybody else in the room. That it added, like I said, it added reps, and we were struggling the first 2 days, but we get in the groove. Me and Ahmad, we hang on to it, and we do our job for the room. But yeah, with Ronnie going down, it's my brother, and it sucks, but we all understand that football, it's a brutal sport. You can go down any play. But he's still around. He'll be back soon, and we're picking him up, and he'll be back stronger.
Hey, Mike, Damon from Cavs Corner. With the way you guys are pivoting to more of this balanced offense, trying to run the ball more, how much do you think that'll not just open up more opportunities for you guys, but open up opportunities for everybody around the offense? Just one more thing for the opposing defense to have to worry about.
I can already see it, kind of having the defense questioning, just because the balance, you never know what's coming. I think we had like maybe 60 passes a game last season, the last time I checked. So it's just not being a pass-heavy offense and being more balanced. I know it helps, BA out. It helps the O-line out. It helps everybody out, and it especially helps the defense out, because there's less 3-and-outs. There's more ground and pound, slower drives, first down, so the defense isn't on the field and off the field and on the field, and they aren't gassed. So it's just it adds to the complementary football, and it adds to all sides of the football, because it allows us to control the game more, if that makes sense, because we can speed it up. We can take the shots. We can slow it down with the run. So it just opens up options.